In this video, I want to share my answer to the most overly asked question, but what would you say to your younger 20-year-old self? Now that's something that, as I said, it's so over asked, but perhaps it's over asked because the value you get from it is really, really key. So for me, it's really, really simple. I wish when I was younger, or in my 20s, I was more present. What does that mean? Well, oftentimes we find ourselves thinking about the past or wrecking our head thinking about the future and essentially so distracted from the present. And when we're distracted from the present, we, one, can't make the most of a given situation, but two, don't appreciate what we have in front of us. Don't perhaps appreciate the very journey we're going through or the work we're doing ourselves, or even that little bit sadder, don't appreciate all the work that's being done for us, all the people around us, all the fun and opportunity that's at your fingertips. And that's something that the more I become conscious of that whole idea of presence, the more I realize how I've spent so much of my life not actually present. So I'm in a moment, but my head is in a completely different moment. And that in itself, if you think into it, what does that mean? You're not really living your life. You're distracted from your life. And how sad would it be to be on your deathbed and realize you lived a life, you didn't live your life. Your life just passed you by. And so that's essentially what I mean when I'm talking about being more present. So my advice to my 20-year-old younger self would be, Jamie, be more present. Forget about the past, learn from it, but move on from it. Don't worry yourself too much about the future. If you look after the present and you literally put one foot in front of the other, the future will present itself really, really bloody well when you get to there. But if you're distracted from your present, God help you in the future, because it's only going to get more and more distracted along the way. So really, really, really simple advice to my younger 20-year-old self. Be more present. Don't get distracted from the past. Don't get distracted from the future. Just look after yourself in the present. Put one foot in front of the other. Focus on improving your next day by perhaps, let's say, 1% every day. If you do that, my God, if you're into kind of compounding results or things adding up over time, you'll end up in a really exciting place.